Speaking of Nitro, can we quickly talk about the
mystery train?
Yeah, the mystery train.
So for those of you, again, this is also coming from El Toro Ryan's video. There was a drone picture taken from an angle where you could see inside of Nitro's maintenance shed, and I guess they happened to catch it with the doors open, where inside one of the bays you could see a Nitro train sitting there, but it was blue. There presumably, at least from what he said, there's like a black seat, gray restraint, and blue front. There's always the possibility that it's just blue shrink wrap put over the train. Maybe they did paint it. Maybe it is the fourth train, and
they didn't put anything over it because you can't move a train into there. With
exactly. That's what I was thinking too when I heard the shrink wrap thing, because you wouldn't put it in there and then put shrink wrap on it, or put it in there with shrink wrap on it. So I am thinking it's a blue train. So I think it'll be pretty funny if they decide to run that train in the middle of the year without any painting being done to anything else. You just have two yellow trains and then this one random blue train.
But what if the colors? What if the reason we don't see any of the other trains is because they're in the shop?
They're getting painted too.
Yeah,
that's definitely possible. From what I know, though, Nitro, the track and supports, is definitely not happening for this season. If anything, it will happen in preparation for the 2024 season, from what my sources have said.
Source, once again, trust me, bro.
Well, trust me because I can't say their names, but
right.
Yeah.
No, I'm just, I kid.
Any comments, Brian and Ace?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Comment, Brian.
Yeah, go ahead, Brian.
Oh, I just figured Ace was going to go first.
No, I was just saying, that sounds good. I like the idea with the train.
It was a very grainy photo, though. I'm sure it probably is all blue and stuff, but we're nice. Early to start jumping if it is. But it would be nice if they repaint, at least start the repaint for that ride, because hopefully for the 50th it does get its paint job, because it desperately needs it.
Yeah, it'd be a little upsetting if like anything else gets a repaint before Nitro, because it should be next on the list. I mean, even before they repainted Batman, I thought Nitro was worse for wear. It's just the color scheme for Nitro that exists is great, and I would personally, I know they won't because they probably don't want to use as much color. Probably it's cheaper to get like 1 or 2 paints rather than 3, but I wouldn't be mad if they redid the current color scheme. But it just looks so chalky compared to its first few years, and the color is definitely faded, so it does need it. I don't know. Yeah, it would be very smart of them to do that and like market it as another thing going on for the 50th anniversary, which might be what they're doing.
Yeah, but even if this year the rusted sign on the station.
That too. You could see like when it's rained, you could see like the rust
that is just streaking down the building. Like you really can't just power wash that off. Like at least just clean it up a little bit. Like that's all I ask.
You know what? You see rust and you see neglect and like inability to use a power wash. I see theming. That's probably what some of the park sees too. I don't know.
Listen, it's been like that for God knows how long. I'm glad you alluded to that. That's an eyesore.
We're talking about been done years ago.
Yeah, we're talking about more than 10 years ago. Oh, I know for majority of the 2000 teens, it's been like that. It's like I don't remember when it was. Wasn't it a nice bright color when it first opened?
Oh yeah,
like a silver color, like a basic metal color.
It was like a steel plate,
oh my god, 2001.
If you want to keep it rust, just power wash the rust streaks off the building. That's all I want.
Yeah, I did get that off. Yeah, because we're already used to the rusted Nitro sign. But yeah, get that off. It's an eyesore.
I don't think the rust looks awful on its own, but yeah, like you said, it's like that streakiness of like
that's
what kills it.
That is a killer. That is unacceptable.